see you doing work.
Feeling UMP.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Mavericks along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Thank you. Hey man, decaf crew
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now Sacramento starting five. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. Sabonis is out there with Green. And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now, here's Fox. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And here's Fresh. Pass to Washington. Off target with his three. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now, the concern tonight is the relentless nature of DeMar.
Good! Another from three.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the fourth most three-point makes in a season. Green kicks to Fox. Inside, DeRozan. It's rebounded by Dallas. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Thompson right side. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin. How's that for a response? Love seeing Monk come back down and deliver the comeback three.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Irving. Nice D from Sabonis.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Monk. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Monk's got 5 points so far.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop.
Washington kicks to Thompson. Misses the three. The Kings trail by 3. Here's DeRozan, and the layup is good.
And if you were wondering why you can't give DeMar DeRozan these avenues, it's because he will bully his way to the rim if he sees space.
Pass to Irving. Fresh with the ball. Beyond the arc. Headshot off. Right side, Green. Here's Fox. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Kings making a switch here. Ellis is checked in.
Substitution. Number 8, Theo Ellis.
Lively the pass to Fresh. Lively a screen on Fox. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. Washington finds Thompson. Cans it from downtown. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Pass to DeRozan. This one for 3. And Lively pulls it down.
I'm all right
with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Fresh, the pass to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Ellis. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ellis kicks to DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Haji Marshall comes in for Thompson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving. And the Kings also making a change. Murray's checked in for Fox. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success. And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Washington with this screen on DeRozan. And here's Doncic from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And the Kings with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Shoots over Gafford. Sabonis kicks to Ellis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Fresh. And taken away by Ellis. Stolen by Fresh. On the top of the Rookie of the Year watch list, we see MP's name. He has really been impressive.
And before he stepped on an NBA floor, expectations were already high. So to see him actually deliver, it's exactly what his team was hoping he could add to the franchise.
And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the locker.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Mavericks. Len's checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Draymond Green. Sinks the triple.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
And the dunk by Len.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Bucks was a man possessed. He scored 31 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. And he was tremendous again. He is playing as well as anybody in the league. He is a must-watch. And we're on the call tonight, guys.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
Doncic passes to Fresh. Another three for Dallas.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Fox. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Len sets a screen for Fox. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Sacramento. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the court for Sacramento, Ellis is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then there's Murray. And it's Len in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Fresh. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Sacramento moving it around. Murray with it. Down low. Here's Len, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Most of the season completed a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. You look at Fresh all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
Irving, good.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Sacramento. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Let's take a look at Dallas. Right now, they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds. And, of course, the Kings, just a couple spots back.
And right now for Dallas, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Pass to Fresh. Lively a screen on Monk. Here's Fresh, and there's the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped them out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Monk, the pass to Murray. Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does. The fadeaway. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
Now, here is Irving. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Lively with the screen. Fresh can't get it to go.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
With the teardrop, and it's DeRozan missing. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Fresh. He's coming off a 31-point game against Milwaukee.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
The Kings trailing. It's Ellis on the wing, covered by Irving. Len, a screen. Stolen by Washington. Now Fresh. He's got 12. In the corner, Lively with it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Zoelis will bring it up for Sacramento. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Ball's knocked loose. The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Thompson. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Kings, Sabonis comes in for Alex Len, and it's Carter in for Ellis. Now here's Fresh, defended by Carter. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Fresh. Fresh has got 5 points in the quarter. Doncic against Monk. Pass to Sabonis. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Doncic, no good. The Kings trail by 3. Monk kicks to Sabonis. DeRozan scanning the floor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And here's Fresh. 15 points in the game.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Jones, the best of Monk. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Monk's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Marshall sets a screen for Exum. Shoots. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Kings have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Up top, Monk. He's covered by Fresh. And the rejection by Gafford. And the shot is good. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Exum. Here's Doncic, defended by Jones. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic against Monk. The shot from the low post is good. Now it's a 3-point Kings lead.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pass to DeRozan. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Trey Lyles checked in for Jones.
Kings substitution. Number 31, Trey Lyles.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. Off target with the close range fadeaway. Fresh with the ball. Got it off in time, and he trains the three, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going
The previous play is under review.
to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league, it's like having a sixth man on the floor. And looking at the players up, and that concludes half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
And what a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
And now let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Kings was able to update me on the situation. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season.
And again for 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
From past the arc. Rebound by the Kings.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Shot clock at 6. Over Fresh. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket for Monk. Monk's got 11 points. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's the screen. Irving for 3. Now here's Fresh. 21 points in the game. From deep three-point land. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Green against Washington. Ellis outside. Back to Green. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Green's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fresh, the pass to Irving. The 3. Here's Thompson. That shot, no good. Nice D from DeRozan. Green finds Monk. DeRozan in the corner. And Fresh picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Green in the high post. Washington's on him, and he recovers it. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Washington with this screen on Ellis. Irving from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 5.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Backed him up. Stolen by Lively. Fast break, here they come. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Monk outside. Sacramento again missing. Now here's Fresh. T right on it. Grimes passes to Fresh. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the 3 off target. The Kings trail by 5. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ellis. Pulls from the top of the key. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 7 points for Ellis.
You look at the career of DeRozan. Here's a guy who has learned how to move the ball. Speaks to DeMar's commitment to getting better.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Grimes. Still without a basket. Here's Fresh. Connects again from distance.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Shots good by Ellis.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Fresh, the pass to Doncic. Over to Rosen. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan. And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
DeRozan with it. Now defended by Fresh. Ellis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic. And
Substitution on the court.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Murray finds Ellis. Back to Murray. Shoots over Washington. They get it again. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Dallas leading by 9 on the court for Sacramento. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Murray out there with Lyons. And it's Ellis at the 1. Outside Irving. Just 4 to shoot. And again for 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Fresh pulls it in.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Now Washington from the arc. Fresh can't get it to go.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Monk attacking. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, the way that Monk commits to his drive, I'm not sure how you can stop him.
They get a hand on it and taken away by Ellis. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Miles a screen on Thompson. Here's DeRozan, just 5 on the clock. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Fresh. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Fresh. Irving from long range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Monk outside. Here's DeRozan. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I've ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and ones.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Trey Lyles, and Draymond Green's subbed in for Monk. And the Kings making a change here. Carter's checked in. Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. Thompson outside. Here's Fresh. Fires for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Ellis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green in the high post. Here's Carter. Pass to Murray. Green kicks to Carter. Takes the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Carter against Irving. And here is Green. Green draws the double. Murray finds Ellis. Green with a screen for Ellis. Can he keep it going? That one wide left.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pass to Fresh. Washington with a screen on Murray. Good, another from 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season. Pass to Ellis. Carter outside. 3-pointer. And no good that time. Great D that time from Fresh. Washington with a screen on Carter. Fresh. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout, Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Carter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. See if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Here's Fresh. That three off the mark. The Kings trail by 11. Pass to DeRozan. Over Thompson. And it's DeRozan missing. Dallas has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Lively with the screen. Fires away from way outside. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Fresh.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Fresh.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That free throw good from... So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And
I can't believe MP has drained that many threes this year.